Hey guys, how's it going? Ms. BJ has a load right there. She's fixing to back it up. Let's go see what she's got to say about it. Hey girl, what you got? What you got going on?
I got a few nuggets left. Oh, you're talking about my trailer.
Yeah, let's talk about the job.
Anyway.
But your job is, never mind. Let's talk about the job.
Driving.
Okay, so what you got? What we doing?
We're fixing to load up the Sonoma and we're heading to Camping World in Avondale, Arizona.
All right, all right. I know we got to get these trucks clean, but I'm going to go around the other side. No, I'll do it from this side.
Stay out of the way, because as I said, object in the rear view mirror sometimes get in the way and you can back over.
All right, let's go. See what she got. See what she got. See if she's satisfied with that. There it is. All right, let's watch her work. Let's just watch her work for a little bit. Okay, you gotta tell us what you're doing, ma'am.
I'm hooking up the wires.
All right, guys, we're gonna let Ms. BJ tell us how to do this.
Kind of really anal about my wires. I like them to be ran just right, because DOT loves to stop us and check us for everything. So I always try to make sure my wires stay to where if I make a turn, they don't get crimped or damage a wire in any way. All right, I always like to make sure I have my power to my jack and everything, get it to work. Start lowering her down.
And where's your load going again?
Camping World, Avondale, Arizona.
When you gotta deliver?
Monday morning. As I get it down, I put my little pin in to make sure it's locked and secure, but you can't always be too safe. I like to overcheck myself and try to jack it back up just to make sure the latch has locked onto the balls so I can't get out there on the highway and hurt anybody or hurt myself in the process. And it's going the wrong way. So again, you always double check yourself in the process of doing your job.
Good job. A lot of times you jack it up a little bit and hold it right there so when you put your bars on, right?
Right, I haven't got that far yet. And actually I'm checking to make sure it's latched onto the ball so it's highway safety and myself safety. And as you see, it is still latched to my hitch and everything is safe. So now we can go ahead and hook up the rest of your wires and your chains. As you see, as you're hooking up your chains, DOT is really picky about how we do these chains. You always have to make sure your chains are crossed. Come onto your bars. And you look for what they call a breakaway cable. Breakaway cable is actually, if it's pulled out, it'll stop the trailer and put the brakes on to kind of help safety with your transit. And
I guess that's if your trailer, for some reason, should break away from your truck.
yes, safety. And DOT, I've been told by several DOT, they look for, this is one main thing they catch a lot of transporters for. So I always ask questions every time I get a DOT inspection. And they've taught me how to always make sure that your breakaway cable goes through the frame of the trailer. And it has to overlap this here. And it goes into your little clip. Make sure everything's tight, secure, and I always make sure down here on my breakaway cable thing that is pushed in all the way, and everything is safe and secure.
All right, what's next?
Next, we get our little breakaway battery.
All right, breakaway battery.
really simple. It's light. I love it. The light capacity of it. If it's too loose, you can always bend these in and out. So we're gonna hook that on the side.
Although we know you have a lot of muscles and you could manhandle one of those big batteries, but why?
It's pointless.
That's right. So here we go. Now on the bigger fifth wheels, you really need a big battery though,
Yeah,
right?
bigger one, but I've used this in most of all of them that I've hauled. But the one main thing I have to do is I have to strap it on the inside of the fifth wheels, because if not, they move around and it could touch something and spark.
She's finding the negative and the positive.
All right, I'm back. How do you get my little tools? These are very helpful to have. Don't take a lot. They're really helpful. This here kind of helps you cut some of the massive tape that they put on these little terminals and stuff. And when it's cold, that tape gets really hard to get off. So this here is really handy. And this here is what I call my inspector gadget. Got everything in it. That's what I love breaking stuff with.
So what you got to break?
Actually, these little zip ties right here, because they have the wires I need all taped up. I don't want to cut it to try to damage any of this right here.
Oh, I see.
So I just twist it off. Alright, so you have, on this here you have 4 wires. These wires are usually all labeled, you just have to pay attention to what you're doing. So here's solar panels, so we don't need these wires. We need the one that's got battery positive and battery negative.
You may have to put that battery on this side.
No, it's good.
I don't think the ribbon reach.
As soon as I, well, probably not.
Yeah. Sometimes they, what happened right here? They have it in here like this. So instead of taking this thing apart, we're not gonna mess with it. She can just come over here on this side. Hey, I'm gonna go on the other side.
All right. And as I was telling you about the tape, this is usually the way they all tape up the positive. Trying to keep the terminals. In cold weather, that tape turns to plastic. And it's usually really hard.
I've never seen that.
You have to take this right here out. This is actually for a bigger battery. It will not work on the small batteries.
Excellent.
So we just press the tape, make it easier.
You enjoy your job?
Love it. It was very different coming out here because I've never actually traveled out of Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi. My first load was to Oregon, a place I've never been, and it was an adventure. So both of these are positive. You want to make sure you hook both your positives to the plus. And then we go back and we find our battery negative. Hook it to the negative.
You're pretty strong.
Alright, where's that time?
So what are you doing now with zip ties?
There again, you have to watch for DOT. They don't like any loose wires or anything as you're in transit, you know, so I try to protect myself from DOT. So anything that's a wire that I don't need and does not need to be hooked up, I always try to tape it up. So DOT can't say I've got any loose cargo or anything that will get me written up to cause me or my company a negative mark.
Excellent. Looks good.
And now after that, I have to do this is where I'm going to get dirty. Alright, So we're gonna get a little bit of spray, and what I like to do is I like to spray my stuff after a few uses of being out in the snow and the cold, because the salt gets on there and kind of makes stuff start to get rusty and kind of hard to get in place. And to me, I like to be safe with my job. So we're gonna spray these a little bit with some little liquid wrench, or WD-40, whatever. And I always spray up in there a little bit too. I've seen some guys pull these little clips. I prefer not to even touch them because they're real flimsy and they will break. So the way I do my bars is
What's the little clips do?
The clips actually release the bars when they're in there, right here. But like I said, they're real flimsy, and I've learned how to just push them all the way back, and it actually helps release them themselves without having to even touch these at all. So what we do is we put these bars in here, like I said, lean toward the truck, push them up. See how it didn't lock? Push it up, you turn it, and I always push down on mine to make sure they're in there correctly. I'll come back over here, and as I was showing you a while ago, the way I picked this up is perfectly straight with my chain. Now, I learned a trick from my guy. He was telling me how his wife's trailer kind of sways a little bit. But I usually put one chain on 6 and one chain on 7. I could tell the trailer which side has got the heaviest weight. Kind of helps with the swaying of the truck. So this is my 7 side. It puts a little chain on this right here. And see, this is where this bar to me don't make sense, because I got my trailer already jacked up and I can put it on with my hand. It's going to be a little loose till you put your trailer down, but if it's not correct enough, that's when I take this bar out and I add one more link to it, or take a link off. So now we go to the other side and repeat the process. Alright, now that we have everything hooked up on this side, we got the trailer hitch in there, everything secure. We have all this here, batteries mounted, wires taped up. We're not going to put the jack down at the current moment, so we go around the trailer. We got to get the keys out. We just walk around and check. Then on the other side, that's where I raise everything up. But right now we're going to go put our plates on. As we're walking, we have to look for anything on this trailer that may be a scratch, a dent, a ding, like this right here. These are called scuff marks on these trailers. Going to a dealer, we have to note all this down, because if not, we could be charged for it. So there again, it's better to be safe than sorry, and also too, we look at the decals, because like the little bubble, and if we see things like that, if they're scratched, it's best to note that down so our company will know that we took pride in our job and that we overlooked this trailer to cover ourselves and them as well. Kind of helps some of the insurance costs of everything. So we know we got some scratches and stuff on that, and I'll show you how we do the paperwork on that as soon as we check out the unit. Everything looks fine on the front. Usually on the back, we always have scratches on the bumpers, and the front of the caps are always, pretty well rock chipped. We have a scuff mark. Well, actually, it's a scratch in the product right there. A lot of these trailers, these here are kind of hard down at the bottom, and in the cold, they'll break off really easy. But what I do is I double loop mine and try to get it off the number as much as possible, because some guys have been written up for the numbers being covered. I check the tire, make sure the tire's tight. And you see the tire's a little loose because it has a pin right here. As long as the pin's in there and everything's safe, this is secured cargo. Everything is good to go. Still looking. See, these right here, we always note down they have no caps because they're bad about darkness for the cats, but a lot of times they're actually inside the units, either under the beds or in the drawers or in the kitchen sinks. Ladders, here again, you see we got more damage to the ladders. Got a lot of deep cuts and nicks on it right here. And it's pretty bad going all the way up the ladder. These here are pretty bad. I've never had one that bad before. So we're gonna note that on our sheet as well. Continue to walk around and check our units. Another thing too, this one here is actually closed, but we need to go make sure our sewage caps are on because you do get written up for that as well. Alright, now it's time to lower our jack down. I did something on here just to see if y'all may have caught it in the process of me doing it. In the process of checking everything, I actually left a pin out. You know, it's really easy to forget something or make a mistake in a process and cause an accident or damage claims. So it's always good to walk back around, double check yourself. Even though it takes a little bit of your time, it's always the best thing to do to cover yourself and your company. So this pin here actually goes in right here to keep this here from coming loose, my bar coming down, and possibly a disaster could have happened from there. Now that we have that down, I always gather my stuff up so I won't forget it. And I lower my jack down. But as I'm lowering my jack down, these bars that were loose are gonna start getting extremely tight. That is letting you know that the weight is all coming down. You know, it's right here. These bars are extremely tight now. They cannot move. So what I'll do is I'll go around and I'll check the other side to make sure it is tight. Is this one here not loose? If it's loose, I have to do one more link up to get it tight. Alright, so we got the trailer loaded and everything, and we're going to pull up and get our keys and take the paperwork out, overview it, then we're going to get on our app and take pictures and show the damages and stuff, and we're going to review the trailer as we're going. We'll be right back. Alright, so what I do is I turn my truck off because my truck's kind of loud and I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. But anyway, I always leave my flashers on and stuff. That way I can check the lighting of the trailer to make sure I don't have a problem anywhere before I get in transit with it. So you have the keys to your trailer and everything. I always try to go around to make sure all my doors are locked and secure because there's wires and stuff in here and you don't want nobody to be able to just go in your trailer and get anything they want out. And another thing too, we always check to make sure the lights inside the trailer are not on. So we have the keys that let us in the door and stuff. And inside your door, or either on your ladder, which sometimes in here, you have your paperwork to your trailer. And here, this is a really good place. They always tell us where we're going, so that way, you know, we're always supposed to check the VIN number, and we will do that before we ever leave the yard to make sure we got the right unit. And I'll show you on the app how we secure ourselves and make sure we got the right one. But they tell you where you're going and everything, and gives your trailer number and all that. So inside this here, you have all your paperwork you need for your load.
Does it have a weight rating? No, I'm talking about for me.
If I fall, you got it on film that it was my fault.
Wow, we have never seen those, and they're probably really easy because there's the directions on them.
You ready?
Guess what we found? How's that work? What is that?
The battery disconnect switch. So we went inside and there's no power in there, and you're wondering, okay, what is wrong? Is there a kill switch? Just to double check yourself, always be sure, go out and unplug your plug to the back of your truck, make sure your battery can still get your jacks up and down, so that way your trailer brakes, you know, for sure is working and you don't have a blowed fuse in the truck. When all that is good, your battery's working, when it's disconnected from your truck, you know you have a kill switch. Kill switch is off, kills all the power in the unit, and also it will not charge your battery as well. I learned that from its trick. So we're going to turn it on, and it's shooting power inside the unit now. And this is where we go check for lights on.
Oh, music.
And luckily when we did that, there's our power. Alright, so there's no light on in here, but now we got to go try to figure out how to turn the music off. It's blaring.
gonna slide this little unit out for you so you can see how roomy it is. It's pretty neat. And although we're not responsible for damages or stuff on the inside, they do have them. Man, it opens up wide, doesn't it? Boy, it's big.
This is another reason why you double check yourself.
Yeah, so this light was on inside.
Not only that, you got your fan up here, your vent hood's open.
Yes.
It's always best to make sure they're closed down and secured.
Now, with the light being on, she's turning it off, but when you hit that kill switch, it would turn it off, but like she said, she doesn't believe the little battery charges, so therefore, come in, turn the kill switch on, and then come and check for batteries. I mean, check for lights, excuse me.
Not only that, it's ran my battery down before the truck stopped when I was by myself.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. So, nice little unit here, nice colors, nice floor design. Got a place for your TV, like I said, little stereo. It was cranking outside, so I really don't know how to turn it off. Where, baby?
Right here. Power.
Oh, yeah. See, usually where it says power, that turns it on and off. Thank you. Little cabinet space. Your fuses are down there. Got a little sofa here. It probably pulls out to a bed. Got some cabinets up underneath. Nice sink. It's pretty nice. The fridge works off propane or electric. A couple more little cabinets here. And that looks nice.
Well, we're good to go now to do our paperwork to show all of our damages that we have on our truck. We're going to put our ladder back in.
I love how she calls that a ladder.
Oh my God.
You just had it. Let's see. This is how it is, folks. You're getting everything.
And there again, you got
I think you raise that up.
figure out.
And there you go. Locks back into place.
Hey, we learn as we go, right?
Hey, that's a real nice ladder.
It just goes to show we don't know everything. We learn as we go with it.
I don't think she has it yet. That's a real nice ladder.
That's not a ladder. That is a death trap for me because I would fall and hurt myself on it. But you know what? If that's what you like, hey.
She still doesn't have it, folks. Let's try it one more time. That's a nice ladder.
That's a step.
Well, you'll see in the video that you called it ladder about 3 times.
Oh, but I mean, it's fine, right? So now that we have our step back in place, we take our keys, lock our unit, sure the door's locked, put the door there. And we're gonna walk around, make sure our lighting on the trailer is working. As you can see, the lighting is working.
All right, guys, check it out. This is an added bonus. We're at by a little airport, and we got a little plane fixing to take off. He's getting everything revved up real quick. There he is. Some people get a little upset when there's noise in their videos. Hey, it just makes you know that your ears are still working. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Come here, man. Turn around. Let me see your hair. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a little dirt. Hey, it just adds to the job, makes it even more funner and gives you a better reason to be out here. All right, Horizon's provided a really good app for us, guys. It's got everything on there that we need, from front of the truck to the back of the truck to the front of the office to the back of the office. So what we do on here, it tells about our load, it tells me where I'm picking up from, where I'm going to. We can click it, and it even shows us the addresses and everything. But what I'm doing on here is it's got a pre-trip inspection. This is where I take my pictures and show all my damage. And before you ever leave the yard, it's always best to make sure you match up the VIN number with your paperwork that's inside the package. And after we take our VIN numbers, we'll be right back in our pictures of our damage. now that we showed you how to hook the trailer up, we're going to show you the paperwork process. This is the standard bill of lading for our company. It shows everything you need, where the trailer's picked up at, where it delivers to, the make, the model, the year, and anything you may need to send in your company to get paid for. This is a pre-trip inspection. This is where the damages we showed in the film, you actually can put on the paperwork, sign it, state the fact that it was damaged when you picked it up, and the dealer signs it. And everything else from here is on our app. When we get everything done, we just click on there, show delivered, take pictures of our paperwork, send it in. If you have any questions or comments, leave that at the bottom and we'll answer them right for you. Another thing you're required to have as part of your job is called a torque wrench. This here actually helps us torque the lug nuts on the trailer to make sure they're secure.